What makes a good CPC practice exam? AAPC's CPC exam is 150 questions long. Questions range from true and false to 1 to 2 sentences to full-page operative notes. Questions on the CPC exam do not cover just specific medical codes. Questions can be very diversive, testing the examinee's knowledge on coding guidelines, understanding of conventions, correct modifier use, bundling and global packages, medical terminology, and gross anatomy. We have taken into account the wide spectrum of diversity the CPC exam offers and have constructed the questions on our CPC practice exam to reflect those on the actual exam as closely as possible. A good practice exam should fully prepare its examinee for the real exam. Knowing what to expect and not being surprised on exam day are important. AAPC's CPC exam is 150 questions and must be completed in 5 hours and 40 minutes or less. There are 3 main sections to the CPC exam: medical concepts, surgery and modifiers, remaining CPT codes. Each of these 3 sections are then further divided into the following smaller headings. Medical concepts. The following subdivisions are each assigned 5 to 10 category-specific questions: guidelines, payment management, medical terminology, anatomy, ICD-9 CM codes, HCPCS codes. Surgery and modifiers. This section is mainly subdivided to reflect the surgery section of the CPT book and assigns 5 to 10 category-specific questions to each of the following subdivisions: integumentary, musculoskeletal, respiratory, cardiology, hemic and lymphatic systems, mediastinum and diaphragm, digestive, urinary, male and female reproductive organs, maternity and the endocrine system, nervous system, eyes and ears. The remaining CPT codes. This portion of the exam focuses on the remaining CPT codes and assigns 5 to 10 category-specific questions to each of the following subdivision: evaluation and management, anesthesia, radiology, pathology, medicine. As soon as the 2013 coding books were released in late 2012, we went over the entire test with a loupe to make sure all the codes referred to in the answer key hadn't changed since last year. The test is now fully updated for 2013. Our 150-question CPC practice exam was created using the structure listed above in order to emulate the actual CPC exam as closely as possible. We felt that by doing this, examinees would know exactly what to expect on examination day. By utilizing this structure, examinees can better prepare for the exam by focusing on category-specific questions and identifying areas of weakness. Knowing what to expect in detail also tends to help calm pre-test anxiety. Contents of the practice exam includes 150 question CPC practice test, answer key with full rationale, Scantron bubble sheets, the exam study guide including common anatomy terminology handouts, common medical terminology prefix, root word, and suffix handouts, and the official AAPC proctor to examinee instructions, read out loud on the day of the exam. We have taken into account the wide spectrum of diversity the CPC exam offers and have constructed the questions on our CPC practice exam to reflect those on the actual exam as closely as possible. In addition to our well-constructed questions, we are also providing a full rationale for each question. These rationales provide the correct answer for each question, as well as a full explanation as to why this option is correct, why the other 3 options are incorrect, and where in the medical coding books the answer can be located. Studying the rationale of any answer may very well be the easiest and most efficient way to learn how to pass the CPC exam. This is what our previewers and coding editors had to say. Felt like the actual CPC exam. I was privileged to take the CPC practice exam prior to its release and felt as if I were taking the actual exam. This had every detail right. The study guide provided a lot of useful information, well worth the price. I just found out I passed the CPC exam and earned my CPC A. Thanks for this practice exam. It was a huge help in preparing and was very affordable. And listen to what some of our customers had to say about the exam. Would I recommend it? Yes. Outstanding. Worth every penny. I was so nervous about the exam when I ordered this practice one. I took it and wasn't too sure of how I did. My second try on the practice was much better. When I had to take my CPC exam, the real one, I opened the book and it was so similar. No surprises, which was nice. Would I recommend it? Yes. Very well put together. I was impressed with the exam when I received it. I am going to use it as my final for the class I teach this fall. Very well put together. The CPC Medical Coding Practice Exam is delivered as an electronic download in the PDF format, which means it's instantly accessible after purchase, even if it's 11 p.m. and you are taking your exam tomorrow morning. The package includes the full 150-question CPC practice exam, answer key with full rationale, Scantron bubble sheets, the exam study guide including common anatomy terminology handouts, common medical terminology prefix, root word, and suffix handouts, and the official AAPC proctor to examinee instructions. It's time to stop doing what's not working and get the CPC practice exam fully updated in 2013. Click the link below this video now to download the practice exam.